And it's a very good afternoon to you all on this Saturday, the 14th of July. Barry Beer with you in the studio, and with me now is JM, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Barry. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's been a while since we've brought a Saturday Wrap to you, and we're focusing on the year 1979 and 80. Now, last night on the show we brought you 1979, and I was only 4 then. Some of the shows I remember on TV were MASH and 60 Minutes and many others. And the music video killed the radio star by the Boggles. In the Navy, the Village People. On the Inside, the Prisoner theme by Nina Hamilton. Love Don't Live Here Anymore, and many others. And I know that you weren't around then, Joe, but I can tell you 79 was great.
Sounds like it.
And now we'd like to focus on 1980 today on the show. And 1980 was the year that the Pointer Sisters brought out their hit, He's So Shy, and many others. The Captain and Tennille, Do That To Me One More Time, George Harrison's All Those Years Ago, and Babe by Stylix, and many others. More Love by Kate Bush. Now, most of you have heard of the song Babushka with the violin in it. Watch the clip. And also Kim Hart's Love at First Sight, Help by John Barnum, According to My Heart, I Only Want to Be With You, and many others. So that's 1980 for you. Now on to some other stuff. We always bang on about 000. So here's Joe to tell you about leaving that number alone for emergencies only.
Thanks, Barry. Very important issue you've raised. We like to remind everybody watching our show that number is exclusively for emergencies only. Ringing 000 will give you access to the ambulance, fire, or police services. That number, though, 000, is specifically for emergencies only. So
please do not ring that number unless you have to, and don't joke about it. Here's Joe.
That's right. Really evaluate your situation. Work out whether you are in a time-critical or life-threatening situation.
And another thing we haven't brought up on the show for a while is respect and having that trust. Here's my upsider for this.
Yeah, that's right. Respect and trust certainly go hand in hand. Having respect enough for somebody that you can trust them with certain things is a particular way of showing respect. So by trusting people with perhaps doing a job for you, or trusting them with maybe being able to talk to them is a way of showing respect.
And using our manners too is a must, that we show our manners or use them, and not just say, can I have this or that, and say, please and thank you every time that you ask for something. Here's my outsider or his view on this.
Yeah, that's right. And it's really another way of showing respect, isn't it, Barry? To use manners when you're talking to people, offer them the dignity and the respect to talk to them like an equal.
And not treat them like rubbish, because the staff are here to be respected here on the show. So here's Joe now.
Yeah, thanks, Barry. It certainly, as a staff member, makes your job more rewarding and satisfying to be treated with respect when you come to work.
Another thing I'd like to bring up today on the show is road safety. Now, last night, a man was killed in a horrific smash, and another was taken to hospital after a fatal accident on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. Now, his Subaru station wagon left the road and hit a group of trees, which was very, very nasty indeed. So I would like to say to you viewers out there that are watching, please take it easy on those roads, because if you drive late at night and have a fatal crash, it's not good. Here's my outsider.
Thanks, Barry. I don't really have much to add to there, but just echo your words. Be careful when you're driving. You place so many lives at risk once you get behind the wheel. So it's important that you really recognise the power and position you're in. When you're driving a car, it's something you have to do responsibly.
And because that Subaru station wagon, now a few people here have got them. I know Robert's got one, Michaela's got one, and Joe's got one. So please, viewers, don't be a fool on those roads, and don't drive if you're tired. Here's my outsider now.
Yeah, that's right, Barry. It's fairly simple, really. You triple your chances of having an accident if you drive when you're tired. Statistically, you're more likely to have an accident driving tired than you are driving drunk. So that's just an indication of how important it is to be careful and to not drive at all. Avoid driving when you're tired.
And stop somewhere to overnight to cut the trip in half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's road stops everywhere on the highways. Use them. Just recline your seat back, have a rest, close your eyes, and if you can, swap drivers.
Well, the very last topic I'd like to talk about is respecting residents when they are upset. Don't go near them, let them have time and space to themselves, and let them be, because it will only make the situation worse for them. So we do not want to upset anybody here. And here's my outsider for the last bit of the story now.
Yeah, thanks, Barry. That respect we were talking about before has to go the other way, as I'm treated respect by clients here. It's very important that as part of my job and the service that I provide here, that I offer respect to the clients that I work for. That applies particularly when they're not at their happiest and they need time alone. It's important that we do offer them that. That's what I would want if I'm in a bad mood. So we have to be mindful of that for the clients we work for as well.
And there you have it, viewers, the Saturday report for the 14th of July. And we hope that you enjoy watching this video, and thank you for tuning in today. And here's my outsider for his closing message. But before we do, please don't bring 000 unless you have to. And here's my outsider for his closing message on this now.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Barry. We'll leave you on that final message, and it's one we often emphasise on the show. Leave 000 alone unless you're in an emergency. Thanks, guys.
Because if you ring 000 and tell them something that hasn't happened, you are putting somebody's life at risk, like myself here. So we would like to encourage you to think whether your urgency is an emergency. So if you are not in a dire situation, to get an ambulance, get an on-call doctor, or drive to your medical center. And here's my outsider now to leave you with another one of our closing messages.
Yeah, thanks, Barry. Just to recap, we've talked to you today a lot about respect. So please remember and take that forward into your oncoming week to respect certainly those who you work for and those who work for you. Be mindful of that.
And that's our report for 1979 and 80 and respect. Join us again next time for another video, and next week will be, well, not next week, but the week after we'll be talking about hygiene and health, and what food we should be eating. So join us then. Here's my outsider to say farewell to you now.
Thanks, Barry. Looking forward to that show in 2 weeks' time.
And I'm looking forward to bringing you that show too in 14 days time. So until then, everybody, take care and have a good rest of Saturday. And here's Joe to say farewell now.
Thanks, Barry. Final farewell, everyone out there. Thanks again for watching.
And enjoy your night. Take care on the road. Here's Joe now.
That's right. Everybody, please be careful on the roads and have a nice, responsible night.
Good up.